This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Right now at noon, the spirit of the season now up in smoke. A trailer filled with toys for homeless kids goes up in flames. Why the Bakersfield Homeless Center is now asking for your help. And it is official, a legend is calling it quits. Tom Brady announces he is leaving the NFL. What he wrote about the brutal toll of the game, that's coming up. Plus, soon to be for sale, new homes are set to be built in Shafter. Why the builders say it's a prime location. Today is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for the News at Noon. I'm Alex Fisher. And new at noon, a small fire led to a big loss for the Bakersfield Homeless Center. The fire broke out on State Road yesterday afternoon. Officials say a mobile home caught fire and spread to a nearby storage facility. 5 units caught fire, one of those units belonging to the Bakersfield Homeless Center. And it's where they kept the leftover toys from drives they hold throughout the year, including our 17 Days of Christmas toy drive. The center says more than 2,000 toys were lost, totaling more than $80,000. Now, many of you have asked how you can help replenish the lost toys, and that's why we're accepting donations in our lobby until further notice. You can donate during regular business hours at our lobby here in downtown Bakersfield, or you can simply drop off a toy at the Homeless Center on East Truxton Avenue. This morning, a mother who was convicted of killing her newborn nearly 7 years ago learned she could spend the rest of her life behind bars. Elvira Farias was convicted last month in the death of her newborn in June 2015. Officials say the newborn was found dead in a bush at a park in Shafter. Farias was homeless at the time, and a public defender previously said she was known by many in Shafter to be mentally ill. A judge later found her competent to stand trial for the killing, and she was found guilty in December and sentenced today to 25 years to life in prison. An inmate who walked away from a Bakersfield community reentry program over the weekend is now behind bars. 17 News was there when 34-year-old Michael Scallion was arrested at an apartment complex around 7 o'clock last night. According to the Department of Corrections, Scallion was discovered missing Saturday night from the program, where he had been housed since December. He was serving time for drug possession and was scheduled to be released in July. Following his arrest, Scallion was taken to North Kern State Prison. He could now face possible escape charges. A man suspected of stealing a truck and leading officers on a chaotic pursuit is expected to make his first appearance in court today.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project.
Although nearly 2,000 people a day are testing positive for COVID-19 here in Kern County, today's update from Public Health shows the virus's spread is starting to slow. Public Health announced another 970 people have tested positive for COVID-19. We also learned today of another death to the virus. Meantime, our hospitals are still struggling with this surge. 318 people are in the hospital and they have the virus. 54 more are fighting for their lives in the ICU. Data from Public Health shows 90% of the hospitalizations right now are people who are unvaccinated. A family friend of KCSO Deputy Philip Campus has created a petition to have East Bakersfield High School honor the late deputy who was killed in the line of duty in July. Brett Ramirez is the son of campus's high school football coach at East High. He is asking the school to rename the football field, the field house, or the locker room in honor of campus. The field is currently named after an East High graduate who died in World War II, Raymond W. Perminter. At last check, more than 1,000 people have signed the petition. If you would like to join them in support of honoring campus, you can head to our website, kget.com, and click on the hot link icon. In sports news, Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady told fans this morning he is retiring from football, saying he's loved his NFL career, but after 22 seasons, that it's time to focus on other things that require his attention. The 44-year-old's lengthy Instagram post capped almost 72 hours of speculation since reports first emerged on Saturday that the winner of 7 Super Bowls would hang it all up. Brady wrote of the brutal physical toll and total commitment it takes to play football at the highest level. He made only vague comments about future endeavors. Brady just completed his second campaign with the Buccaneers as the defending Super Bowl champions fell to the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC semifinals. Domino's is offering a carry-out credit amid an ongoing shortage of delivery drivers. The restaurant chain is granting customers a $3 credit through the end of May if they choose carry-out over delivery. The carry-out tips promotion applies to purchases of $5 or more made online or through the Domino's app. Customers can earn and redeem up to one carry-out tip per day. The credit is good for a week and can be used on another carry-out order. Domino's says delivery orders account for 2/3 of its sales. The company joins other restaurants in the nationwide struggle to juggle staffing shortages amid this pandemic. Well, a lot in Shafter has recently been purchased with plans to build 100 new homes. The new homes will be built on Highway 43 and East Ash Avenue. Greg Balfans, CEO of Balfans Homes, said his company bought because he sees potential in Shafter with the job creation from the distribution centers on 7th Standard and Zachary. The community will consist of single-family homes. Balfans said construction will likely begin by this spring or early summer, with homes being available by the fall.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.